Now, I recently lost huge amount of money as a result of a huge mistake that I don't want any of you to make right now. And that is why I'm doing this particular tutorial. So this is what happened. Recently, I discovered that on my Systemi.io account, I had a very bad email deliverability, and majority of my almost 10,000 emails was going into spam box. And I was wondering what happened, just for me to discover that my email deliverability on a particular domain that I was using to send email was recently, unverified. So all of a sudden, all my emails went to spam, and that led to me losing huge amounts of money because of that. So I had to go back, verify the email, do all the necessary stuff so that I can get my email back and for it to be verified. And I'm going to show you what I did step by step so that you can learn how you can also verify your domain so that you don't have this same issue, right? So that you don't have this particular problem that I had because I did not pay attention to my email deliverability. So that is why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Systemi.io for your sender emails and for domain verification. These are the culprits: sender emails and domain verification. Because I lost my domain verification, as a result of that, my sender email becomes poor. I wasn't able to send email anymore. All the emails were going to spam box, right? You don't want that. So I lost a lot of money. But right now you can see now I have all my emails here, all my domain verified. I'm going to show you how you can get your own domain verified in this video. Now, before I show you the steps that I follow to verify my own, let me explain something very, very crucial so that you can understand, because without this, you will be wasting your time, right? So let me talk about it. The reason why you want to verify your domain right now is because of this. Number one, when you verify your domain, it enhances your deliverability. This is because verification helps to establish your credibility as a legitimate sender. And once Google or any of the email service provider discover that you are sending emails and you're not the legitimate owner, or it does not verify you, it does not give you credibility, your email will be flagged and all of them will go to spam box. Nobody will ever see them. Have you ever wondered why people keep saying, I don't receive your emails, and you are wondering, but I sent you an email? Yes, that is the reason why. So now the second thing you want to do, the second reason why you need this thing right now is because when you verify your domain and your email sender, it improves your brand reputation. Yes. Now when I'm talking about brand reputation, I'm talking about the domain verification protects your brand from cyber attacks, so that when recipient sees what you have or what email you send to them, they will know that this is coming from a verified domain, because Google is going to give them that signal that this particular email is coming from a verified domain. As a result of that, they will start receiving your emails without you having problem, because now they can know that, oh, this is coming from a verified email, because Google is going to give them that information. Now the next reason why you need to verify your domain is because it increases security. This is so important. With the rise of internet being so porous to the extent that somebody can steal your email, can get to send email even though it is not you, they can just send email as though they are you and stealing stuff from your subscribers or scamming them. So when you verify your domain, you get this. It prevents unauthorized use of your domain and ensures that your emails are 100% verified and they are not breached. So that also protects the user and protects you as well. And that is why Google is so keen on making sure that everybody gets to verify their domain name before they start sending email. Now, last but not the least is compliance. This is so important, right? There are regulations, and these regulations are instituted by Gmail, by Yahoo, and other email service providers. Now you have to comply. You have to follow it. Without you following this particular regulation, you will not be able to send email. They will not allow you to use their service, and thereby all your emails will be going to spam. But when you follow the regulations by making sure that you verify your domain, so that the email address you are using to send email to subscribers are verified, and it helps to reduce spam and phishing. So with this intro out of the way, let's go straight and look into how we get to do this in Systemi.io. First and foremost, you want to go to this particular place here rush to this website, www.postmaster.google.com. This is where you check if you have a verified domain or not. If you check this place and you notice that your domain is not verified, then you can verify it. So you can see most of my domain here that are here, they are all verified. I can send email with each and every of these my business domain, right? But again, for you, if you are not verified, how do you go about this? Let me take you step at a time. The first thing to do. Now, while we are talking about this, there are two ways to verify your domain, especially when System.io told you that, hey, you can no longer send emails like the way they did to me. You can no longer send emails because we think that you're having issues. And little did I know that my domain verification was lost. I don't know how it got lost, so I have to find it and get it back on board. So the first thing you need to know and also understand is that we have two ways of verifying your domain. The first way is by using your own domain host provider. Now, domain host provider are the platform that help you to host your information online, your website. Then the second way is by using your domain name. Name provider are the ones that give you the address, like www.benifo247.com, henryokobu.com. That is the name provider. You can use either of these to verify your domain. I'm going to show you both ways. Now, let's go first with the domain that I have on my host. We can use that. Okay, let's go with the domain I have with my domain name. This Namecheap. So let's use domain name provider to sort this out. Let me look for one of my domain so that we can use it right now. So now let's say we want to use this particular domain, right? This particular domain for one of my clients, Woman Beauty. So how do we go about this? We will just click on manage domain. When you click on manage domain, it's going to take you to a particular place. It's going to take you to an interface where you can manage your domain. So while you are here, you're going to see this particular interface. You have this domain and you have this advanced DNS. You want to go to this advanced DNS because this is where we are going to put certain things that we need to configure so that we can have our domain name verified for us to start sending emails to our subscribers and to our customers. So now we see the place. But the first thing you want to check is that, how do I even know if this domain has been verified by Google or not? Now, when you come to this place, the first thing you want to do is you want to copy your domain name. This is your domain name provider. For instance, Namecheap. I copy this domain name. I will head to Google Postmaster. When I go to Google Postmaster and I want to check if my domain is verified, the Google Postmaster tool, and it will show you if you already have a domain or not. If you have not yet, if it's your first time, it will ask you to log in with your Google address. You will be able to have access to this tool. If you had any domain before, it will show you the domain so that you can start using them. If you don't have any domain, then you will just see a fresh canvas that you can now impute your domain name. So you can see I have other domains that have been verified. Now I want to check if this my new domain that I just finished, one of my clients is verified. Now if you are working for somebody, you need to do all these things. You don't need to go and create website like an amateur and just allow your customers to be struggling about email and all that. You need to do all these things. So it's very important. Or even if it's for you, you want somebody to create a website for you, you need to let them know that you want your domain to be verified, and they will go through all this process. So I come here, when I click on next, it's going to give me certain options and you will tell me verify ownership of your domain because it's not yet verified, and they are giving me some code that I need to copy. Look at this code here. I copy this code. Now let's see. I have not yet pasted the code. Let me just click verify here now. See what will happen. When I click verify, it just tells me that verify your domain, and it calls the domain name for me and gives me option on how to do it. So now I know the options. So I just click here. Now you can see we have a domain, but it's not yet verified. But they give us option on how we can verify our domain. So, and it's very clear. What now we need to do right now is to copy the information that they give us. The information they give us to verify our domain, we need to copy it. Now I copy this here, copy. I will go to my domain name. Where is my domain name? My domain name in this case is Namecheap, my domain name provider, not my host provider. So when I come here, they told me I should put this in my TST. You can see, let me show you again. The instruction is very clear. Add this TST to the DNS configuration for womanbeauty.com. Simple. We will go to womanbeauty.com where we have our domain name. This is it here. It has been opened. We'll come to this side here. You will click add new record. When you click add new record, look for TST. That's the instruction. Click here, TST. This part, just put at. Then this place, that thing I copy, that information I copy, I just paste it here. Just do like this and I click paste and it will just paste here, I just click here and say save changes. When I click save changes, it will save the changes. So I go to this guy and I'll say, you asked me to do that and I've done it. So now, can you please verify my domain? I just click verify my domain. Let's see if it is noticed yet. So I click on verify, nothing shows up. All right. Now look at one other instruction that you need to pay attention to here. They say you might need to wait a few minutes before Google sees your changes to the TXT record. Please try again. So it's very simple. They say we might wait a little bit. So let's give it a few minutes for us to try it again. Let me just try again before I give it a few minutes. Oh, voila. Instantly, I didn't even have to wait for any time. It shows me womanbeautybenin.com is verified. Now you can see now we have a verified domain, and that is how to verify your domain if you are using the first way of doing it, which is using your domain name like a Namecheap. I have a Namecheap account, but I'm hosting my website. The reason why I'm verifying this because this particular website is hosted on Systemi.io. That is why. But now let me show you if you are hosting on a different platform, like let's say it's a WordPress website that you are hosting it with people like NameHero, like I do. I have a lot of websites that I host with these guys. So guys, as you can see, the first way of doing it is done. Now let's look for another domain that we want to work on. Let's look for another domain that has not been verified so that we can go and just verify that particular domain right now. So I have another domain here that is not verified yet, right? It was verified before, right? But now it's no more verified. So let's go to it. Just click on manage, and we want to try and check first if this domain is even verified or not. So we go to our postmaster. When we go to postmaster, we can see I don't have it here, so I'll just click on this place here, enter the domain and check it if this domain is verified so that I can verify it. You can click, told me verify your ownership of this domain. So the same option, it gave me the first option way to do it. I can just put TST or I can use this CNAME. So good, I want to follow the same process, but this time around I'm not going to do it using my Namecheap or using my domain provider. I want to do it using my host provider, which is the second way of actually doing the same stuff. But in this case, my host provider is NameHero. So I'll just go to NameHero. When I go to NameHero, I just go to the cPanel of NameHero and I will look for zone. You can just click here, just type for DNS, right? DNS. So that you can see it quickly. Look at it, zone editor, right? This is where you are looking for. This one, zone editor is what you are looking for. I'll click on zone editor and it will open various zones for me. Now, when I'm in zone editor, I need to go to the particular website that I want to work on, right? The website I want to work on right now is this, TCR. So I just click manage on the website, TCR Original. I click on manage. Now, when I click on manage, it will bring me to this particular interface. Nothing scary here, just the same process. So what I want to do now, I want to just go to add, look at it here, add record. Whatever type of cPanel you're using is the same process. Add record. Here in the add record, I'll just add my domain name, right? Let me just add my domain name here. The name of that I'm working with, TCR Original, add the domain name here. Then I'll come to this place here. When you have type, go and look for TST. Click TST. When you have TST, come and paste the information you copied from the Google Postmaster. This information, let me go. This information is what we are copying. We are taking to my cPanel, my host, paste it here, and I click save. The moment I click save, my guy will start to go and look for how to authenticate me. For what I've observed, when you do this stuff using the domain name provider like Namecheap or GoDaddy, any of the domain name side of things, it's faster than the hosting side. I've noticed that. So, but again, maybe just time factor. When you go down, you will see it here. This is what we just added just now. So let's go back to our postmaster. When you go back to postmaster, you just click verify and see if postmaster or if Google can. Oh wow, instantly. Look at here, TCRoriginal.com has been added to your verified domain. Instantly added. We just click done, as you can tell. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you add your domain. And if you are able to get this stuff, I'm telling you, you will start noticing that your ranking, you will now start having a very good rank when it comes to your deliverability. Yes, that is one of the importance of this. In fact, that is one of the major reasons why we are doing all these things, because what we are looking for is to make sure that this thing here, it keeps going up, such that we are having our mails go to the right people, the right time, and we can be making money with that. Like I was telling you, I lost huge amounts because of I was launching a product and I did not know that I was having a domain verification issue. I sent, and it was a time factor launch. So when I sent all this stuff, they didn't get to the people. Why? Because my domain, everything went to spam. I was waiting for my bank account to just be receiving alert, just for me to discover that no alert, day 1, day 2, day 3, and I checked to find out that I was having deliverability issue. So don't have that type of issue. All right, if you find this useful, you can go and check my Systemi.io playlist where I talk about all this stuff and how you can start making money on a free platform like Systemi.io, and also you can start to rank on Google for free to get free traffic. You don't need to kill yourself to get this whole stuff done. You just need a little bit of your time to watch 1 or 2 videos and you will understand. See you in the next one. Go and watch this particular video here and it will teach you more about this whole stuff.